Making some progress here at the camp. One of the first things I made, along with the shelf here, was this little mallet. And it did help me to make a bigger mallet. Once I made this bigger mallet, then I moved on to this thing here. Now, admittedly, a lot of this work was done already. This was lying around. It was an offcut. Someone did some milling a while back. So all back here was had this thick, punky layer on it. So I just cleaned that all off there pretty roughly. And picked one of these up a while back. I actually managed to sharpen that a little bit because it wasn't going so well. Used one of those little Smith's diamond honing rod things that go in your pocket. Maybe I can grab it. Where did I put it? Lying around somewhere. Well, I'll have to look for it. Okay. So, started using this Browning Wabash cleaver. I coated I was going to cover this in duct tape, but then I realized, well, it's got this original serial number on it, so I used clear packing tape instead. And so that goes in the bag, nice and lightweight. And this thing is absolutely amazing. I love it. I reckon good as a camp hatchet and better. It's not for a lightweight kind of deal. Jimping's great. This thing is really sharp, although it has a very steep final bevel on it. So, a primary bevel, should I say. So, did a lot of chopping with it. And it's just great. Only thing I don't really like much about it is the handle. I love the shape on it. And a classic Coke bottle thing. Looks great, but the rubbery stuff, great if you had a glove. Be perfect, I reckon. So maybe I'll leave that on for the winter, but I might switch the handle out long term. Council axe. This is very nice because the handle on it allows it. I lost the cover, but then I found that I could put it in this pocket. Instead of putting it in the back one with the cover on, I can just wrap it in a cloth and put it in this pocket here. I like that better. So that was a blessing from the tragic loss of the cover. I think one of the dogs picked it up and ran off with it. So yeah, it has a handle is long enough to use two-handed. Or, of course, you can, choke right up on it and do your carving or whatever. So yeah, I like this thing. Just sharpened it on the Tormek, so that's going great. This saw, it's a Fiskars. I left it out in the woods, and my neighbor Jim found it, and he restored it and put my name on it for me. It's actually, let's give you a view of some moss while I open the button lock. So this kind of saw, it's a pull cut, but it's traditionally cut and bent out teeth. So you can sharpen this and maintain it for some time, unlike the modern typical Japanese saw that is at its very best when it's brand new and it's all downhill from there. So that's pretty cool, and the button lock system works great. Can't really get the light in there, can I? Yeah, you can just about see that there. Brought a little olive oil with me. And in here I've got some cordage, some water. I've got twine, paracord, and a thin kind of nylon cord. This thing's cool. I don't know if I'll try and do it all one-handed, but it's a frame saw that has 3 blades inside it. So you fold the blade, one for wood, one for bone, and one for metal, I think is what it's got. So you fold the thing out and then clip it in there, cluck. And, oh wait, yeah, it goes around this way, I beg your pardon. All right, so it folds out, and then you clip it in there, clunk. And so it would be the missing section of the triangle there. Ruck, 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 ruck. So yeah, my neighbor Jim said that one of these, what is it called? Is it called a frame saw? Whatever it is, he said that these cut way better than any of the kind of typical folding varieties. However, I found that this had its limitations when I was using it to cut here. It just didn't have the, it gets hung up. So then I used this one and it did fine. It did really well. And I have this box, which is, I'm keeping a few things in there. It seals hermetically. It has this tray that goes there. And it has a hidden compartment, conveniently stickered. Yeah. Nothing in there. So, if anyone has any advice or suggestions, oh, here's a pot as well. Oh, I should show you the tripod I made. So here's a cooking pot I found out and about. And so yesterday I made a tripod for it so I could boil some eggs. And a pot hanger. Get it out. So the way I made the pot hanger was I just cut 2 sticks with this kind of shape on them and then just tied it together. Friction fit. Worked fine. Thanks for watching.